묘호랑이 교 호빈퍼나니 니지사선 주사마 안조니키 고철하서 쇼부체에 진진무료 고치에마.
They gonna call your number back. They gonna call your number back.
Okay. Thank you. 그렇지만 난게는 이사쇼. Yes, sir. Okay. You want me to do it? Okay. Okay, we're going to have Bible study. We're not going to celebrate ourselves here. We're going to celebrate the Lord. We're going to read. I think where are we at? We are at the 12. Okay. So the devotion that we can sing, I'm learning how to lean.
Learn how to lean and then prayer.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm learning how to lean and depend on Jesus. He's my friend and He's my guide. I'm learning how to lean and depend on Jesus. I found out if I trust Him, He will provide. I'm learning what a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the Lord. What a blessing and what a peace of mind, leaning on the Lord. I'm learning how to lean and depend on Jesus. He's my friend and He's my guide. I'm learning how to lean and depend on Jesus. I found out if I trust Him, He will provide. The Lord is the strongest still. Let us have prayer. Who's going to pray?
I will.
Please pray.
We come right now in the only way that we know how to come. We're coming to you, asking you to forgive us, Lord, for the sins that we have done. We know that we have sinned in error somewhere in the way, Lord. You said when we do that, we can come to you and ask for forgiveness. We're asking you right now, Lord, to forgive us for our sins, our trespass that we have trespassed. And open up our hearts and our minds that we may be able to go through this lesson and understand your word and get something out of this that you might help us in our daily walk with you. Lord Jesus, we just thank you for what you have done. Thank you for keeping us throughout the holidays. And thank you, Lord, this far in the year that you have kept us. We thank you for all that you have done, all that you're going to do. Just bless us in Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay, now, let's begin. We're on lesson 7.
That's right.
Everybody have the book? Okay? Let's go ahead and read, starting Luke 6:12. And it came to pass in those days that he went out into a mountain to pray, and continued all night in prayer to God. And when it was day, he called unto him his disciples, and of them he chose 12, whom also he named apostles: Simon, whom he also named Peter, and Andrew his brother, James and John, Philip and Bartholomew, Matthew and Thomas, James the son of Alphaeus, and Simon called Zelotes, and Judas, the brother of James, and Judas Iscariot, which also was the traitor. And he came down with them and stood in the plain, and the company of his disciples, and a great multitude of people out of all Judea and Jerusalem, and from the sea coast of Tyre and Sidon, which came to hear him and to be healed of their diseases. And they that were vexed with unclean spirits, and they were healed. And the whole multitude sought to touch him, for there went virtue out of him, and healed them all. Now, before we get into the lesson exposition, is there any verse that stood out that you want to mention? You have the chance now. Okay, so we'll come back. What is the lesson text? Commissioning.
Commission the 12. Lesson text Luke 6:12 through 9.
Okay. Psalm 63, 1 and 4. Mark 3, 13, 19. Acts 1, 15, 26. Time AD 28. And the place is Galilee. And the golden text, when it was day, he called unto him his disciples, and of them he chose 12, whom also he named apostles. Okay, so who's going to read the first paragraph? First of all, beginning, we have how many outlines? 1. And beginning. Oh, what a day. So, who's going to read the first paragraph, time to pray, from the preparation for ministry? Okay, here we go. Sister Flint.
Time to pray. Luke 6:12. It was time for Jesus to make some of the most important decisions of his life. This time to the person who ministered was limited, approximately 3.5 years. And he was aware of the validity of his mission. He also knew that he was starting something that needed to continue after he was gone. The good news had to be spread far and wide after Jesus was no longer with his disciples. People needed to know that God had provided salvation and eternal life for everyone who believed. So how could he best ensure the long-term success of his ministry? He would choose and train others to carry the message after he was no longer physically present. As far as we can tell, he had already personally chosen Peter, Andrew, James, John, and Matthew. And before 18 to 22, 9 and 9, was that the total number of disciples his father wanted for him, or where
Were there others?
This was the most important decision Jesus had faced in his earthly ministry. And he, therefore, determined to spend an entire night in prayer to his Father over it. This was an important stage in the establishment of what would eventually be the church. So Luke carefully records Jesus' spiritual preparation for making Easter. Luke writes that it came to pass in those days that he went out into the mountain to pray. 6:12. It is possible that this was chosen to
Capernaum.
that the important thing is he chose a place that afforded privacy. He needed privacy for extending uninterrupted prayer.
That's right.
Okay. Now, when you're reading, is there anything that stood out to you that you want to discuss?
Well, it is all important. The last word says this was the most important decision Jesus had to face. So on the bottom. So far his earthly ministry, he and others determined to spread an entire night to pray over this
That's
as the
right.
Father. And so we had to pray, continue to pray, and so as we look back, Luke carefully records Jesus' spiritual preparation for making these choices. So they had to continue to pray, and there was Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Like I said in Matthew, the message was no longer physical present as far as he could tell. He already officially chosen Peter. There was those that he chosen: Peter, Andrew, James, and John, and Matthew.